Hey guys, it's Notchism here. Just wanted to go over quite a few things actually about building maybe your first RC car kit. First off, you need to have an adequate space to do it. So this kit only takes me about an hour and a half. I'm going to just do it on this little wood chair, but it will have a cushion. Okay, so you start with basically going through the manual and seeing what's in store for you as far as the build, what tools are necessary. This is a very easy kit to build, so it only requires a couple Phillips head screwdrivers, some dikes for cutting. The only thing that I don't really have listed here or shown here is the CA glue, and then of course the additional items required to make the car function. So you'll need a radio, AA batteries, stick pack battery, and you'll see all the items here. This particular kit, which is the RC on-road racing truck by Tamiya, also known as the Euro truck, comes with an included speed control which works for brushless and brushed motors. So you'll just have to go through all the other required items. It requires a servo. I just went with a basic Traxxas waterproof servo. I found that the more basic servos actually make the car easier and faster to drive. The receiver for the transmitter, a little bit of double-sided tape or Velcro. But besides that, what I wanted to show you guys is a proper way to lay out your stuff for the build. So you have these additional materials, review them, see if you want to put any hop-ups on. But keep in mind, hop-ups, if you're racing the Euro truck, hop-ups are not allowed. You can only use the servo of your choice, the radio of your choice, and any ball bearing brand that you choose. But it has to be built basically to kit specs. So here we have our workspace, as I mentioned before. It's something that won't mar your table or whatever. And then I like to use the other side of the box as my disposal. But more importantly, you use that box and put every single, when you like open a bag, you put every single bag in this box. And then if you're ever missing anything from the kit, you go back to this box and look there first. As I mentioned with the hop-ups, I wanted to do some black rims on this build, so I bought some black rims as an option for $8.50. It's got the kit included tires. I've heard that the spare replacement tires are actually a softer compound, so you may want to consider that if you're actually racing one of these. I'm using a tray right here just to show you guys how basic it can be to build. That's why I just got the basic tools. I will use a hobby knife and CA glue, but like every bag that I open that has screws, I'll just leave it in this tray. This tray's a little sketchy. It's got a hole over there on the side, but I'll just keep everything confined to a tray as I open the bags. I won't open every bag at once either. I'll go through the steps. And then also I've built a couple of these, so a lot of the portion of the build I'll just be using the exploded view since I'm very familiar with all the little nuances. As an example, you want to use grease on the ends right here. There's little tricks to the shocks. A lot of guys are running them upside down and with the silicone grease to give it more pack. You know, a lot of this stuff I won't use until the very end, like the foam, the body attributes. I'll just keep those in my disposable bin where I know that they are. Other than that, you just, like I said, I use the dikes. The dikes are going to cut off all these pieces. The pieces are on what they call trees. So these plastic moldings are trees. And you'll open one bag at a time. There's the chassis. And like I said, this build will take me about an hour and a half. Another tip, I bought this kit. The owner had sold the body out of the kit, so I got this kit for 75 bucks. But I had just a body, like a NAS truck body, that I'm going to use. Tip for painting is if you're painting the body the same day that you're building the car, make sure that you wash your hands really good and get all the grease off your fingertips. And then, of course, wash the body with mild dish soap and warm water and let it dry out. I mean, wipe it with a paper towel, or actually a microfiber cloth works best, so you don't have any lint. and make sure it sufficiently dries and that it's not greasy before you start working on the paint job. Other than that, just want to thank you guys for subscribing to my channel. Just a basic RC car build right here at the Notchism headquarters.